been watching anything I've been doing recently, or even just how shit been going on, everybody seems like is in a mad rush to find all the snitches in hip hop. So it's a snitch finding spree these days.
Yeah, I see
Everywhere
that.
party.
It's like a snitch. It's called. We need to just call it what it is: a snitch hunt, like a witch hunt. But
It's a snitch
That's
hunt.
hard.
A snitch hunt. That's a good one.
Trademark it.
it's like niggas is walking with the flaming torches, knocking on niggas' windows. Where's the? We have the paperwork.
Where's the paperwork?
Like this shit is crazy. Like my thing is this. I just feel like I don't know. Like certain situations, I feel like everything's so premature and people talking on. Like I just feel like some shit don't need to be talked on until it's all said and done. One, like you act like niggas was just calling Takashi a rat before it was all said and done. We could say whatever. We don't know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like that's kind of not fair. How you feel is how you feel.
Hold on,
I ain't
hold
saying
on, hold on,
nobody
hold on.
feel, but I feel like the
Hold
public
on.
opinions gotta just
And-
cease
and-
with certain things, bro.
And I can't wait till we do a pod because this is like kind of a good amount of the pod. I feel that, rappers just got to come out and say like, yo, listen, we're not riding on some anti-snitch train. Like, listen, we only know about our niggas, but I think what happened with the 6ix9ine thing, people felt like the entire rap game just hated all snitches. And now they're throwing it back in every gangster rapper's face and say, well, what about him? Okay, we get it, you don't like 6ix9ine, but what about him? What about him? What about him? You know what I mean? And
it's kind of fair, but the only thing like 6ix9ine be forgetting one thing though, bro. Before he was a rat, everybody didn't like him anyway, bro. He was disrespecting every rapper. It's like he forgot that. Like, it's like, bro, if he was just the nigga he was supposed to be, making hit songs, rainbow hair, doing his thing, rocking these festivals, bro, that shit happened and he snitched, would he still be a snitch? Yes. Would niggas really talk about it or give a fuck? No. When a nigga's riding through your hood, having niggas shoot at you, doing all this shit, and you do it, and we don't like you anyway, like, it's the same way. Like, if you don't like somebody and they finally trip and fall, my nigga, if I trip and fall, you might say, damn, nigga, you fell and help me up, right?
Mhm.
If it's a fuck nigga you don't fuck with, you going right up, hey, chat niggas, we gotta talk about this. You're gonna pour the gasoline. He had the whole United States not fucking with him before he was a rat, bro. He trying every gangster rapper on some bullshit.
I think they would still hate him.
He was you gon' look, bro. It won't be the same. You get me? It feel like niggas feel like they have
it wouldn't be the
permission.
same.
They got
It wouldn't.
permission to verbally
was the
disrespect him
first
because that's
nigga.
all he did. That's all he did before he was a snitch. You get me?
He was really
He
the
was
first
he-
nigga though.
He was already the most unliked.
He was like a villain. He
Like,
trying, going to nigga. He was riding the old block, doing all this shit, bro. Like, it's like everybody forgot that and just thought niggas woke up like, oh, he told, all right, everybody, he cool, but fuck it, he a rat now. Fuck that rat. No,
No, I mean, I think it's because niggas pick and choose more than this. He did.
no, don't get me wrong. This
they
is two
pick and
things.
choose,
What
but the
I'm saying
reason
is,
they pick and choose is because they already didn't like
6ix9ine got it bad. 6ix9ine got it real bad because of that. But I still feel like niggas do pick and choose.
They wanted any reason to hate, like, bro. The fact
But
they had
of
rainbow
course,
hair,
nigga,
they
like,
would've
of
been
course,
picking
you want any reason to hate a nigga you don't like. That's natural.
I feel
That's
like
not rappers.
I feel like if he didn't even beef with niggas would have hated him. Nigga, he got rainbow
Bro,
hair.
you would have had.
Nah,
You
that's
would have
not
had. Like,
true.
hold on,
But you
wait.
don't know
You
that
would've
because he
had them-
came
you
out
would've
the
had
gate
them
beefing
older-
though.
Fucking true.
You would have had them older rap niggas commenting and shit, talking about him, right?
Yeah.
And you would have had a couple. Obviously, you probably eventually you'll have a couple rap lines about the nigga. That's if he was minding his business, bro. But it wouldn't be top of the. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, niggas was most hated before he was a snitch.
So you think if he didn't diss anybody,
He would still have it bad because he a
Okay.
rapper, but it's
Okay,
not gonna
but
be at the level he
okay.
getting it.
My point is, do you think niggas wouldn't talk? Niggas wouldn't say welcome home. Niggas wouldn't say, oh, niggas would unfollow him. Like the same way they
Bruh,
treating Gunner.
The way, listen, that's not fair because we don't know. Like, this is what I'm saying, right?
we heard
Everybody, hold on, listen, bro. I don't talk on stuff because there's stuff going on. But what I will do is wait till the stuff that going on is done before I talk. That's all I'm saying. Because nobody was calling 6ix9ine a snitch when we thought he was snitching or when we seen a clip of a video, but niggas was still in fucking court. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't until niggas got their time. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Meezy,
bro,
Meezy, when
that's
it was
my
confirmed,
opinion.
when it was confirmed that he was coming on the stand, they was cooking that nigga.
All I'm saying,
because niggas didn't like him.
Listen. All I'm saying is this: how you feel personally is fair. I feel like a public opinion on something when you wrapping something up prematurely ain't fair. That's all I'm saying. Like, if I'm gonna speak in public, I'm gonna know what I'm talking about. It's no way 3-4 months from now I could be like, damn, I did.
Hold on.
I was tripping. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what's going on with that.
Wait, hold on. We got to be honest though. Like, I mean, the entire Atlanta kind of quiet about Gunna, and even the boss.
Because niggas, like, bro, it's an active whatever the fuck niggas got going on. So don't nobody want to talk about nothing niggas don't know.
I think they just scared to talk about because they picked
Bro, it has nothing to do with fear or rap. It's because it's not a rap thing, bro. It's a city thing. It's a lot.
I'm gonna be honest though. I do think
niggas mind their business, bro, until the business is done for us to mind. Yeah, that's all it is.
I do think niggas is hedging their bets though, right? And what I mean by hedging their bets is like, yo,
yes, bro. If you hung with anybody, bro, and they told, and it's a window of them not even told, just if you hang with somebody that you done spit, you know what I'm saying? Like your right hand people, like Leaf or some shit, right? Mm-hmm. Nigga, if you hear some weird shit about Leaf, but it ain't all the way concluded to know 100%, you gonna give that nigga whatever percent because that's your boy, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Meezy, it's like I fuck with Gunna and I understand what you're saying.
I just don't talk about shit publicly that I don't know about, bro. And nobody knows what's going on. Everybody know they internet detectives, bro. And it's like, that shit don't even help nobody. Like, it's just like, bro.
That nigga did.
Enough information came out. Yeah, enough information came out for you to form a conclusion, though.
That nigga ratted,
How about
bro.
we just let the niggas that get paid 6 figures a year do what they do and form it? Why can't do that first? That's all I'm saying.
I feel like niggas not keeping the same energy.
Bro,
it just feel like niggas are saying, right? Wait for Thug.
This is my question. You feel like if any rapper, and I'm talking about from Jay-Z, Drake on down, bro. If a gavel is hit and it's blatant, niggas went to do time on anybody's face, everybody's gonna get it. But I'm gonna give a nigga benefit of the doubt that's still in.
Hey, Meezy, you gotta understand, it ain't snitching, it's just a misunderstanding. You gotta understand it. It's all a misunderstanding.
That nigga ratted,
Wale. You're saying you waiting to the gavel. You're waiting to the gavel hit. Let's say Broski do beat the case. You know what I mean? Let's say in 6ix9ine's position, that nigga 6ix9ine was on the stand, pointed, this, him, that. Let's say if Shotty had a good enough lawyer and he still beat the case, would 6ix9ine not still be a fucking snitch?
Bro, you gotta listen, bro. When I say beat the case, I'm not a technicality nigga, bro. What I say is beat the case is when the niggas that was involved can openly speak on they shit so you can know the truth. You get me? When Thug is on doing the interview and he's saying what he's saying, that's when I comment, bro. I give respect to the niggas involved. When this shit happened with 6ix9ine, everybody gave respect to the niggas involved. Them niggas got time.
Hold on. I'm gonna bail out Meezy out of this, but I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna bail out Meezy, but let's be clear. Niggas was saying, yo, 6ix9ine snitched on Cardi B. Literally, all he said was that, hey, do you know Cardi B to be in the gang? Be like, oh yeah, I think she's a blood. But hold on. They said he's a snitch for that. Gunna literally took a plea where he raised his right hand and said, I know that other niggas in YSL did a crime. And people be like, yo, let's kind of wait. We don't know if he really...
You're reaching because
it was a misunderstanding. What you mean?
People did call 6ix9ine people did call 6ix9ine a snitch for Cardi B. But you one of the only people I heard saying he was a snitch for that Cardi B shit? Yeah. Niggas that don't be in the street, internet people. Nobody thinks about that when they think about 6ix9ine, that think about him snitching, bro. Especially nobody in the street. That's not nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. That's not nothing. Snitching is he's told on the niggas that's locked up right now, bro. Talking to police is, in some form of some people talking to police is completely wrong. Hey. Yes, so can you feel a way about communicating? Yes, but getting niggas locked up is snitching, bro.
Hey, play this. I think this is, and you can tell me if you agree or not, I think this is a space we're eventually going to get to, right? Niggas will never agree with snitching, cooperating, whatever you want to call it. But just like when I was on Clubhouse with Young Boy, and I asked him about 6ix9ine, and he basically said, listen,
I don't give a fuck about this shit.
I don't give a whatever he got going on, I don't give a fuck about. Basically saying, man, I'm not gonna be over here acting like the streets is an entire conglomerate, and because that nigga did some other shit over there, I'm gonna be riding on him. Like, I don't give a fuck about it. I think in hip hop, niggas just be acting like they're gonna treat all snitches the same. And in reality, it ain't that. That's not the case. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with you. 6ix9ine was kind of hated, and then people heard that, it was like, man, fuck this nigga, right? But like with other dudes, gonna be like, yo, well, yeah, he might be snitching, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's give him to the end of the year, right? Like,
bro, it's not end of the year. It's just, bro, let's talk about something when every possible detail cut and corner. Like, bro, niggas never say nothing. Like me personally, right? I never said anything about Meg and Tory, right? No matter how I felt, at the end of the day, bro, now everybody can say their perspective because everything's on the flow for the most part. That's all I'm saying. I wait till you can hear everything from everybody. That's all. Like, that's what happened with Tekashi. He wasn't like supposedly snitching and niggas just was disrespecting him, bro. He wasn't like, oh yeah, let's wait. Huh?
Bro, when it was even rumored, before he even went on the stand, it was cooking that boy.
That's just because nobody.
I don't know. See, I guess it's two worlds.
Is that not true?
It's not.
That's a fact.
Bro, it was people I know niggas personally, bro, because I never really was a fan of Tekashi, right?
True.
But fuck this Rico shit. Just in general, just because he used to do all that wild stuff.
Yeah.
I got into a debate with somebody. Nigga from the street. I said, man, if some shit went down with them niggas, bro, he would tell like a motherfucker. Nigga told me, bruh, I could feel it, bruh. That nigga won't say a word. I was like, nigga, is you crazy? He was like, man, some niggas you could tell, like, nah, he square, but he gon', man, please. You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't.
It's a hate factor, bro. I keep getting ignorant to that. It was a factor of the shit he did.
But it was on the floor before he got. This is what I'm saying. Before he officially snitched, I didn't never hear niggas like, oh, he told already. I didn't hear none of that. It wasn't till he did it. It wasn't till them niggas got sentenced. It wasn't till you read clear cut paperwork of the nigga in jail on why and who's the reason why.
They kind of was on his ass because he took the stand. He agreed to cooperate like 24 hours.
Bro, they drew a picture of the nigga. They drew a picture of the nigga pointing, bro.
I knew the nigga was gonna snitch once he.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all trying to compare other shit that's not even.
Hold on. Wait. Meezy.
The difference is
hold on.
The nigga Gunna.
Yeah, Meezy. I want to ask you this one again. I'm giving it out to you. You don't even have to answer it. I personally believe people are a little bit hesitant with Gunna because Gunna was one of those guys in the cool circle. He's a hot rapper. He's very popping. He's really good. If you call him a snitch. Let's say, I don't know, his career survived. It's easy to say a nigga's a snitch when you know nobody fucks with him. I think everybody's quiet because nobody wants to be the first one. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Dirk said something, but he still coded a little bit. Everybody's looking at everybody else to say who's gonna say it. You get what I mean? And I believe everybody's hedging their bet.
That's not the case. Nobody's looking at somebody so they can take a deep breath like, oh, we can finally do it now. No, nobody's thinking like that.
I think so. Earlier today, we had the co-founder YSL on, okay? YSL Mondo, okay? The nigga said, bro, I know for 1,000,000,000%, nobody told that nigga to do it. We think that nigga's a rat. That's what he said.
And guess what, bro?
He's in YSL.
This the thing. Ain't fighting for their life. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, let them do that before we just do whatever we think is suitable. Like, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's saying shit they think.
All right, hold on. All right, now I got him for y'all, chat. Would you advise that any, like, not Savage, but any street nigga, would you advise any street nigga do a song with him until they figure it out?
Bro, that's selective. Me personally, I wouldn't give a fuck, bro.
Okay.
Like where it's at right now, like, Gunna's hard, my nigga. And it's like, really, shit, I don't know. You going, like if I rap, me personally, right?
Mhm.
If I rap, if that's my nigga and everything, I don't know what's going on right now, and he hit me for a song right now, and I'm got the stance I got as far as, bro, I don't know what's going on, I'm gonna do the shit, bro. Because I'm not about to treat the nigga no different because I don't know what's going on.
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
gonna wait till I know what's going on.
We're doing my fault, but we're doing a song with Gunna. It's like turning your back on Thug if you got loyalties to Thug.
That's only time you could. This is what I'm saying. Only time you can say that is when you know what's going on. Have any of y'all motherfuckers on here talk to Thug?
But we ain't
I
gotta
just talked
talk to
Thug
Thug
last
to
night.
see
I just
that
talked
he
to Thug,
snitched
bro.
though,
It's very
Meezy.
similar to
Well,
the
look, if that's
We
the
don't
case,
gotta do
then
that, Meezy. We don't gotta talk to Thug to see that
bro, it's
Gunna
an
is snitching, bro.
open case that's going on right now. How
Yo,
do we
Meezy,
know? That's
I'm gonna tell you how, Meezy. When it's like if it's two co-defendants, right? And me and Kyrie, we co-defendants, bro. And Kyrie got a plea, and we both get pleas, right? Or even if he do got a plea, if he take his plea and he go against my lawyer and my defense, he's taking a plea agreement against me.
so. How
It's
you
good.
know? How you know he's taking it against? How you know he's taking it against?
The
Because
lawyer said that?
thug offense is YSL is not a gang. YSL is not a fucking gang activity and all that shit. And Gunna disputed everything that Thug said. YSL is a gang. YSL committed crimes. Them
So,
guns and drugs in the car wasn't mine.
do me a favor.
Like that's
Text the judge. Text everybody there and let him know that you found out everything so they can come to a conclusion. You know what I'm saying? Since we know the truth already.
That's that
That's
hometown
what it
bias.
sounds like to me. Since we all know the truth, why are we
you
letting them
can't
sit on
do
trial?
that,
Let's just
easy.
Yo, hold on. Somebody just mentioned it, but I will say, because I remember on Clubhouse when the whole rat snitch conversation was happening, niggas was flaming up New York, and when we realizing y'all got the y'all might have the Ninja Turtles in Atlanta. Like Atlanta looked like the spot.
Bro, it's
That hometown bias.
snitches. Listen, bro, it's snitches all over the world. So I don't even understand where this regional y'all some rats come from when we all know that rats are everywhere.
That's because New York are very prideful people. The problem
No,
I have
y'all
with
just got the most polarizing stories. That's what fucked y'all up. When you make a classic like Paid in Full and put niggas on a story of Rich Porter and
But
motherfucking Alpo, and then you get hit with a rapper who sold multi-platinum albums and did it. It's like that lifestyle.
Meezy, how you think this
Give y'all a bad reputation.
Meezy, how you think this story gonna be? How you think this movie gonna be?
We gotta see. That's all I keep saying. We don't know. Nobody wants to just say to keep it to being like, let's wait and see. Nobody wants to do that, even though we got to anyway.
Now, I got a question for the room though. If for everybody who think that Gunna snitched, now if Thug come out and still fuck with Gunna, y'all go like how stupid y'all gonna feel?
I mean, I'm gonna play Gunna music regardless.
The document is the
My
document.
further question is, are y'all still gonna fuck with Thug after?
Nigga, I'll fuck with Gunna and
I'm gonna
Thug.
look at all. I'm gonna look at all of them crazy though.
Niggas
Like you
weird.
feel me? He forgave the rat. Like if it's that, like for him to forgive the rat, like that don't mean I gotta
I don't
overlook
give
the
a
fact that he
fuck.
ratted.
A snitch, a bitch, a twitch, I don't give a fuck. That nigga go fire. I'm gonna listen to that nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen. Hey, my plan is that once, you know what I mean, like my man Gunna Teller was ready to just have his first concert, I'm gonna be there as long as the other real niggas in YSL ain't gonna do nothing to him to endanger my safety. So I'm gonna be at the first concert.
You got a YSL member in your home, the Snake.
That's a fact. I'm surprised you ain't getting that indictment, nigga.
Yeah, Young Thug.
Look, man, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, but
Act is Harvard and the fugitive.
Oh no, Thug actually gave him a
Nah. Young Thug sent me a snake back in the day. It's still living. I call him Slime Demics.
You speak Slytherin?
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, yo, I'm rooting for Thug, man, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, I'm a civilian. only enjoyment I get out of this is that now all these niggas who've been saying they street and move by code gotta now rewrite the code because nobody want to be like, oh, we were lying. I'm gonna listen to Gunna and Thug back to back. Like I'm gonna do it purposely every time. You get what I mean? It's like when I listen to Drake Duppy freestyle, I listen to Pusha T Story of Adidon. Okay, so I do. I'm gonna listen to them back to back. So I'm not gonna care.
Only non-street people are surprised that there's rats in the street. Only internet people are surprised by it.
Well, and also, even though I love my Atlanta rappers, but Atlanta rappers, they have been staying out of a lot of drama in music for a long time. It's the first time they gotta, like, you see, the reason why people get on New York prideful, they talk a lot. Now, same thing with Atlanta, man.
But nobody talking.
Bro, it's like we still talking about stuff we don't know. And it's like y'all refuse to not do that. So it's nothing I can do.
No. I completely get it. And also, your Meezy, I think, you fall closer on the side of me where it's not like, oh, you just, you're not around those individuals. This and that. You just don't give a fuck, bro. Like you realize it's music. You're not out here saying that you're signing up for a gang, like my nigga.
But I do give a fuck. But I give a fuck about knowing what the fuck I'm talking about when I give a fuck about what I give a fuck about.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All I'm saying is if it hit the ground like, oh, this what happened for real, and God forbid, I speak life, but if it went away where I disagree with, then I'm going to speak on how much I disagree with that. What the fuck? But right now, me doing that is lame because you putting yourself on a side that you could be wrong, and then it ain't no coming back from that. It's always when you fall out with your best friend and it's some nigga like, man, I've been told you about that fuck that nigga. Then I get back cool with my boy. I can't fuck with you no more. It's my day one. You popped all that shit.
This is very similar to the Lil Wayne and Birdman thing.
Like, but I just don't see how we could be wrong, Meezy.
A lot of niggas might.
There's a lot of.
They gonna tweet themselves in some shit if it's not like that. That's what I'm saying. Even publications like, is you gonna look like a fuck nigga? Only person that's gonna come out unscathed no matter what is you act because you got the right to have opinions whether they false or true. But these, like I said, when these real credible blogs have opinions and shit, you fucking your shit up with all these niggas. If it, just wait. That's what if only people that need to be talking shit is people that's not public figures. If you a public figure, shut the fuck up because you gonna fuck your shit up. You need to be quiet on shit you don't know about. Then when some shit happen to you, people don't know about. That's when niggas like, niggas don't understand or it's a narrative. Nobody want to hear that because you the same nigga that assumes some shit. So we can assume what we want. Everybody hate doing it until it happened to them.
I see exactly what you're saying.
That shit lame. Because then what if it's totally different than what we know? We keep talking about the legislature said, I seen it on the camera, the paperwork said. Man, if that's the case, man, these niggas would not be in what they in right now. Them niggas be locked up. Or whatever y'all talking about. It's like we speaking life into a fucked up situation and we don't even know what the situation is, bro.
I feel like you speaking more from the public figure aspect.
Yeah, I'm saying that fans gonna fan regardless. But y'all even a fan gonna look stupid, but fans it don't matter if y'all look stupid. Who y'all gonna look stupid to? Yourself? I used to tweet a whole bunch of bullshit when I was 19 that if it wasn't true. You think I'm trying to debunk it? Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm broke and I'm figuring life out. I don't care about that shit.
Well, here's the thing. Well, now we got 1090 Jake, who 1090 Jake be breaking down paperwork all day, nigga.
Yeah, I see him.
We don't, people.
I feel like this with Boston Richey, bro. From the looks of it, niggas didn't want to take the fact that he didn't really like snitch. So then it just don't listen. He didn't know. Listen what I'm saying. He didn't technically snitch because he didn't lock anybody up. So niggas ran with the dog. What you mean? Nobody got locked up because he said a name. The argument
just because nobody getting locked up, does that mean you?
Yeah.
So I feel like this, bro. I ain't saying it's right or wrong because I don't speak on people's shit. But if I did some shit, right, and my homeboy named 5 people that don't even live near us or that we don't know, that don't you don't even know a face to the name, who's just making up names. I could be like Troy Aikman, Troy McKenzie in the shit, right? And it just so, you know what I'm saying? And I don't get locked. I find out he ain't tell on me because he spins some people. Would I be like, bro, you was still talking too much? Yeah. Would I call that nigga a snitch? No. How? When he curved, when he's spinning.
That's kind of what I think too. But apparently the streets say you can't say nothing.
Like that, but this what happened. Nigga realized that case, bro. That nigga, the Boston brother was eating him up, bro. So he was like, hey, matter of fact, what you know about the FDLA.com, whatever. He was stuttering like, oh. Then that's when he tried to do little low blows. Like you could tell he was like, damn, this nigga kind of, you know, his brother was hitting him with the haymaker. So Jake started saying little shit like, your music suck, or you know, stupid shit that don't got nothing to do with what they talking about. Then after that, you know, he like, well, shit. He didn't say you a rat 1090 because you talking on the news. What he's saying is, bruh, pretty much what you did was lamer than my brother spinning. So if you say my brother's spinning, he a rat because he ain't getting nobody locked up, but talk to the police. You going on the news talking about contraband in every jail you've been in, like they can't pull up every jail you've been in. That's snitching too. He was like, you trying to be so technical. You trying to be so technical because I feel like if you get what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be technical, it's a lot of shit everybody's doing that.
Yo, I think I get it. You get it. But I think that everybody who wouldn't get it is like somebody like Facts. Like they're so street, bro. Like, to keep it real, yo, that nigga Facts said he wouldn't even tell a cop his name.
Yo, that's the thing. He was wrong.
Yo, Facts, you gotta explain to Meezy. You say you wouldn't tell a cop your name, nigga.
I'm not talking to the cops at all. Honestly.
Bro, let me tell you something. You're not supposed to. But if you do open your mouth and you spin them to make sure nobody goes to jail, nobody, not your nigga not go to jail, but somebody else. But nobody, nigga, I ain't that mad at you. You still talk too much, but what the fuck I'm gonna be mad at you about? You didn't lock not a soul up.
Nah.
What the fuck?
Nah, I hear you, but it just ain't no
bro,
talking.
I'll be damn, bro. But if you facing 15 years and you don't talk to your partner again because he spit the police to make sure you don't get locked up, bro, I don't respect you. The fuck?
That nigga should
and nobody else got locked up on the bullshit you did either. So nobody went to jail. You mad at your boy because he talked to the police too much? Seriously? Like, be real, bro.
Well, to be honest, he made statements on two different cases. That GTA case, he got his two people locked up behind that shit though.
Bro, when they pull the paperwork up, them niggas don't even got no paperwork. He the only one that went to jail for a year for the crime. How he could be the snitch and nobody went to jail but him?
They ain't get sentenced, but they got arrested. They got brought into the precinct. They got arrested. They ain't get sentenced because they took the charge.
When they in a hot box, all of them got locked up.
Yeah.
What you mean?
His statement got them two arrested. They ain't get sentenced.
Where is the paperwork, bro? Everybody,
no. They weren't at home.
Pulled it up. It was non-existent.
They weren't at home, and niggas came to the house and locked them up. Nigga, they got caught walking out of the car. So it's not like, oh, they locked him up and be like, yo, what about the two niggas I was in the car with though?
Them niggas got apprehended, and then
it's three niggas in the car. Everybody's getting locked up.
What the fuck? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, I understand because it's two ways. Was he wrong? Yeah. That shit was still, whatever it was, you could have your opinion on that. But we talking about snitching here, bro. We're not talking about nigga talking too much or doing something lame that I disagree with. We talking about snitching. Everything that came out his mouth was to spin away from the person who actually did the crime. And we talking about he a snitch on a crime that the nigga who did it, you can contact and he'll tell you that nigga didn't do it. And we don't care as the people. That doesn't make any sense.
Nah, Meezy. His friend, I know what you're talking about. His friend in that interview.
Talking about the wig nigga, bro. The murder.
We talking about wig. All right.
The murder, nigga. The important shit. Not his friend who never went to jail but cried, and that nigga that they calling a rat, the one who got sentenced for 2 years for the crime.
The nigga that had the Say Cheese TV interview with Sean Cotton, bro. That nigga in that interview.
That's the carjacking shit. That's what I'm talking about. He didn't do no time, but Boston did 2 years.
He did everything in his willpower to not say that Boston Richey snitched. He wanted to say that shit so bad.
That's what I'm saying. We talking about, bro, you know how many niggas from Savage Hood would do a fucking Vlad interview that probably got pictures with him from 13 years ago that'll tell y'all niggas he was never from there and he moved here when he was 20. He ain't never been in Zone 6. You know how many niggas would do that? When you getting paid for fucking interview, bro? Where's the paperwork?
He just sent him on a goose. He just sent him on a goose.
Bro, this nigga 1090 said, "Fuck the paperwork. What's up with the boy talking though? Like that matters, bro. You know how many street homeboys getting paid by all these blogs to talk? Niggas ain't media trained. Niggas will say anything or take it wrong.
I see what you saying.
And then they just go with it. Then they start making like, damn, if I got
Did
paid
you
like
not
this, let
see
me
the
keep it rolling. I got a
video?
bigger story. I got something different. I'll tell you a little more, but I can't give you everything. Nigga, working they move. Where's the paperwork? Nobody cares about the logic.
Nah, I see what you're saying.
The fuck? Bro, this nigga just got a $7 million deal. This shit happened a month
Meezy,
before.
we can't say that, Meezy.
Hold on, listen. Hold on,
Niggas
let me
be
say this.
lying.
This shit happened a month and a half before this nigga announced his deal. Obviously, I know this person, they negotiated that deal for a long time, bro. You fall out with a lot of niggas with that type of money on the floor, weird shit gonna happen, bro.
So you saying that nigga, Meezy, niggas always lying about them deals, bro? You really
All of
think
us
he got a
know,
$7
my
million
nigga. I
deal?
know no, he's not lying, bro. That nigga, first off, name an independent nigga doing 22K first week. And before he even dropped this shit, if niggas want to fake say Epic did it, his project before this did 16K. And before that, his last project did 9K. It's niggas with $3 million, $4 million deals that can't even sell 10,000 first week. If y'all don't think they paid that nigga what he wanted with the money he generating on his own, y'all don't know about this shit. He got his money. And he got the cosign from one of the biggest Southern niggas in the game, Future, bro, on top of it. Walking him through the Epic building, which us and Future own, nigga. We sell the most records in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Come
he got
on,
what
he
he
gonna
wanted.
get
He
what
got
he
what he
want,
wanted.
bro.
He put up a Future.
He gonna get what he want. He doing the numbers and I'm with the boy. They gonna do it for the boy first. Then this nigga selling records. Oh hell yeah, we doing it. We ain't even doing Future a favor.
Fluffing them numbers up, bro. This chick from New York just said she got signed for $2 million. I ain't gonna say her name. Fuck it, I'll say her name. Murder B from New York. She just said she got signed for $2 million, and I know that's a fucking lie.
But listen, bro, I don't know Murder B, respect to her, but all I'm saying is, like I told y'all about anybody that get locked up or anything like that, I only talk about shit when it's not what I think. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Hold on. Yo, Meezy, so do you think that 1090 Jake should like, you know, I'm not saying cut rappers a break a little bit, but be a little bit more understanding.
I think he need to do what he doing. Him cutting rappers a break, it sounds so contradictory to even giving a fuck if niggas snitch. Cause it's like, you like fuck snitches, but oh nah, man, you just need to relax, man. Like, nah, do what you do. But sometimes, bruh, be logical and take your L sometime. I feel like he ain't all the way take a L, but I feel like this was the biggest profile case of him doing what he doing. Like his reputation, he felt like his reputation was on the line. 1090 Jake got a good following, but this is peak right now. Like as far as, not peak like it's over for him, but this was the biggest situation he had doing what he doing. He could not look wrong. So when it was like, when he couldn't let that shit go of him not looking wrong, he couldn't take it. So now it was just reach after reach after reach. Instead of like, damn, you know what? I'm going to see, let me do what I need to do. It just became so technical. Now it's just solely based off this nigga's interview on Say Cheese. It's not even based off real paperwork. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I see what you're saying.
It's like, nigga, he not letting it go. His name on the line. Fuck that. And I feel him, but at the same time, I wouldn't have looked at him different because it's not like he might not be all the way wrong, but he just ain't have all his shit yet. I wouldn't have looked at him like, oh, that nigga cap. I just would have been like, oh, damn, you know, Boston Richey shit, you know, he a solid nigga. Nobody
You
would
also
have
got to remember, though, Boston Richey did send him the paperwork in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So once everything got proven opposite of what he was originally saying, that's when like all the super reach start happening, in my opinion.
That's what you're saying.
Like you listen to that stream with Akademiks, bro. Once Akademiks bought that paperwork, it just was a whole bunch of technicality talk after that. It wasn't about concrete snitching. It was one nigga saying, bro, you was just on the news. So nigga, if you doing that, that's the equivalent of what, because if my brother never got nobody locked up but talking, but you go on the news and you say you never got nobody locked up, but you telling them everything was going on, you a snitch too. He didn't want to take that. You get what I'm saying? He was just like, but it's facts, bro. Like, come on, bro. I be damn, I get you off a 15-year case and I don't get nobody else locked up. And once you out, you ain't fucking with me because I told the police John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt did it. What fuck is you talking about? Fuck you, nigga. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith ain't even real. Why do you care if I said it? Who went to jail? A ghost? Is it ghost jail? Is it ghost police officers locking people up that's like following us in spirit or something, nigga? What are you talking about?
It's the ghost.
That ain't snitching.
Hold on. The only thing I would say though, right, is like, and this is my whole issue with the whole thing, right? So I don't think Boston Richey cooperated either. But here's the thing: I don't think the streets have a cohesive definition of snitching. Like when I listen to 1090 Jake, when he gives me his definition of snitching, it'd be like, oh yeah, well if snitching is giving or facilitating any information to the police, whether it results in an arrest or not, oh okay, I understand. And then when
so I got a question. Ask him that. I respect that, right? But if I go to the news and tell them, if you could pull up Justin Williams and you could see all 1, 2, 3 correctional facilities that I did my whole time in, and I go to the news and tell them everything I've witnessed and what I'm watching happen, you don't think police look at that and Google, like, you know what, we need to check that out. That big YouTuber nigga did 3 years here, and he keeps saying it was coke and all kind of great things in this prison. You don't think that's snitching either? Because he technically didn't talk to police?
Nah, he talked to the news though. That's different.
But this is what I'm saying. Who gonna watch it to do? Like, this the same to me. If nobody's getting locked up, but it can incriminate, you don't think that can incriminate? You don't think that can incriminate at all? You don't think if I go on the news, but I don't talk to the police and be like, oh yeah, shit, over there on Crenshaw, it's an illegal arms, man. You know, back when I was over there, I was buying bazookas for the low. And then a month later, them niggas get raided or some weird shit. Motherfuckers, that ain't snitching? Bro, if I look up his name, you don't gotta tell me the jail you at. I just look it up. I'm a police.
They gotta hit every fucking jail he's been at ever in his life.
Bro, you gonna hit any jail. You gonna hit any jail when you feel like it's contraband. It could have been other signs. But now, nigga, the biggest YouTuber and everybody talk about, oh, how he used to go to the chain gang. Now they back against the wall. They gotta check it.
What? He said he still talks to the niggas there, and them niggas ain't never.
I mean, what I'm saying, I'm not calling him a snitch. What I'm saying is the way he equates his mind is snitching. He low-key kind of did it if that's his mindset. I don't think he's a snitch. I'm just saying, bro, technically, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I get it.
Like, what's that supposed to do when you're talking on the news about contraband and you in 3 prisons and you doing local news in Florida? Like, you don't think that's not helping their case when if they do check the fucking all the bunks and stuff? You don't think they're gonna be like, well, we got word from this. They could. You don't never know what niggas could do. They probably wanted to do it anyway and just use him as an excuse, but it's a good excuse.
Especially if your name hold weight and everything.
And it's only getting bigger, so it's making it worse. You got to know how many niggas been on YouTube the past couple years. Like, oh yeah, 1090 used to go here. The COs know, everybody know. So now, nigga, that shit come in the press. What the fuck you supposed to do as the dean or warden, whatever that shit is, bro? People calling you talking about who's this 1090 guy? He's talking about that. Didn't he go to your shit?
Nah. I mean, you
don't think that's possible?
No.
Like, I'm not saying it happened. I'm just saying y'all don't think that's possible, and that don't count as telling because he did it on the news.
Facts.
What? That's why I say none of it makes sense. That's why I say, bro, just let niggas go to court and the nigga who locked up speak. And the nigga, you get what I'm saying? Let them speak first.
Nah, I see exactly what you're saying.
God damn.
That shit took us so long to get to that point.
Nah, this nigga Meezy got an argument. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga made some definitely made some good points.
Like, come on, bro.
Man, you about to have niggas looking at 1090 J Queer now, man.
No, I don't think they should. My message more to him, like, look at it from both ways, because Boston said a whole bunch of names that didn't do nothing to nobody. Like, literally. Not nothing to nobody he knew, but nothing to nobody. But since you went on the news, it's different. Like, it won't affect nothing the same. So if I go to the news and be like, man, them same group of niggas over there been killing niggas the last 10 years. That's not snitching. When the police can watch the news and come to a conclusion on pinpoint just based off my relationships or whatever the fuck or where I be at, of course. The fuck?
So question, Meezy. So you feel like on Boston, you feel like 1090 Jake should have just let it up and was like, all right.
I feel like he should have just been like, you was dead ass wrong for doing what you did. I believe you never need to talk to police, but I ain't gonna call you a rat, but I would never do what you did. That's simple. I respect that.
Wait, hold on. If you ask me, I think this is where the discrepancy started, right? I think not Boston Richey, I think 1090 Jake was in the process of getting information. The first thing he got was the police affidavit that's public. Now, he didn't get the transcript yet. He didn't get the fucking audio or video for like the interview. But on the transcript, on the affidavit, it's like a cop saying, yeah, I pulled Meezy over and I smelled weed in his car. you know some police just gonna be like they're gonna write their own probable cause.
You always gonna do that,
You get what I
especially
mean?
if you grew up in that hood and they don't like you.
And
nigga, you know what a police report could do? They know you can ruin a nigga life with a police report, nigga.
yeah, and I think what happened is that we get to find out that what pretty much came out wasn't what the cop exactly said it was, and even if it was anything similar, nobody got arrested for it. But I think Jake might have been too dug in, and then now it's just size,
exactly. Now he like got to stand on something because this too high profile for him to look wrong when the most eyes he ever had was on him, bro. That's how I think he felt. Like, you got to think, I knew about 1090 Jake, but this is what made me like actually go to his YouTube channel and watch. So now he about to crack the biggest case with one of the biggest niggas from the streets coming out, and he looked wrong. He couldn't do it, bro. His pride was like, nah, you can't. So it went from reach to reach to reach to now his public service announcement for 4 years. He reached so hard, niggas digging that up, and he mad about that. But that's what you doing. You being technical too. So now niggas just playing your game. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing that you're not doing because you technically saying that bruh snitch, even though he didn't lock nobody up for any crime that he's supposed to snitch on whatsoever. Not even locked up like they beat the case, but nobody even got cuffs put on them after he spoke with anything. So he did something wrong in your opinion? Yes. Did he snitch? How? Who was apprehended off his words whatsoever?
And pretty much Boston Richey's, like him and his brother pulled the same thing on him by saying, well, if I told by just even saying anything, because you're saying that maybe the cop, whether I said fictional names or real names, maybe the cops, I'm trying to spin them, maybe the cop will look at them. Well, whether you were saying some real shit about some jails, some contraband and jail shit, they're probably going to look at those people too.
100%, bro. Like, come on, dog. If I just kept talking about everything that happened in my prison on a podcast and I become the biggest podcaster, bro, after a while, man, you don't think that's going to affect that prison whatsoever when niggas really do some research on me, see what jail I went to that I'm always talking about? Or when I go on the news, talk about what I went through or what I was doing in prison? You don't think the bigger I get, the bigger my background get, and niggas look into that?
That's why I think, like, we also got to be able to, like, take a deep breath and be like, first of all, I don't think 1090 Jake's a snitch, and I don't think Boston Richey.
I don't either. I'm just saying, if you want to have his mentality, if he want to have his mentality towards everybody else about this technical stuff, then he is in his rules. In my rules, he's not. But if you go to the news and talk about, the prisons I went to, and nigga, you didn't go to 100 prisons, you went to like 2. That's the same thing as a nigga spinning an officer and nobody going to jail. Really worse, because if I spin somebody and nobody can go to jail, nobody can ever go to jail. Nigga, you talk on the news and a lame ass police officer want to use this to check the prisons, they can. Nigga can't say, oh, it was Susan B. Anthony that shot him against me ever again in life once the case is over. Because there's no Susan B. Anthony. That bitch died in like the 1800s, nigga.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, no,
so which one's worse if you want to be technical? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I felt bad for that whole situation because,
I really feel bad for him, but he gonna be all right because he don't give a fuck so much that, you know what I'm saying? And I personally don't think he's a snitch. I just think what he did, it was a little too much like talking. But bruh, like, he's literally asking, who did I lock up? The nigga's locked up for murder right now. Can somebody call him? Nobody wants to do that.
Okay.
Nobody wants to contact the nigga that's locked up's family that's doing the time for the murder.
So Boston Richey sends over a fire ass song. Would you suggest that Savage get on it, or you'd be like, nah, we gotta chill right now?
I mean, you gotta understand, bro. I don't never suggest. Only time I suggest Savage to get on songs is if it's like a pop star manager or something reach out. You feel me? And I like, yo, we gotta do this. Rap shit has always been relationship with him anyway. So it's like, if bruh reached out, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know their relationship. But he only do songs with niggas he got relationships with unless it's like a different genre. Or it's like some crazy money on the line. And niggas like Boston Richey, they ain't paying for no motherfucking verses. Niggas from the street don't pay for verses, bro. They do at the beginning of their career, you feel me? Once a nigga lit, ain't no nigga from the street paying for no verse. Like when you coming up and you got a little 10 racks, 20 racks, you feel me? You trying to make it shake, that's different. I'm talking about when a nigga getting 30, 40 a show, street niggas don't ask for. When you see a street nigga with a feature, they ain't pay for that shit, bro. Niggas don't do that. It's love. It's swaps. That's what's going on.
I see everybody saying let 1090. I don't think 1090 even on, but I mean, I think it's a reasonable.
I mean, it's not
thing.
really a debate because I don't think he a snitch. I'm just saying,
I think Meezy literally is saying
he could use his words to lock niggas up too, even though you're not talking to police. I could just press play on the words you said to the news.
I will say though, I felt a little bit bad. I'm gonna tell you why. You see, Meezy, you are much more eloquent. You know how to communicate. You know, Boston Richey and his brother, they street niggas. So it's like, when I'm arguing with the nigga who ain't as quick with me like me with the words, especially in front of an audience, I can make you look stupid. So I felt
I don't think he looks stupid. I think he only looks stupid to internet people. Like if you from the streets, like he's trying to articulate the best he can without trying to be extra. And then he just assuming that he's talking to like, he kept saying it. He like, bruh. He kept saying it because I could tell his brother Slick respect 1090. He's talking to him respectful, like, bruh, you from the street, bro, right? He kept asking him, you from the street, right? Like he kept saying that in a way like, bruh, I'm not about to sit here and explain everything because you know already. So it like to y'all, it might have been like, oh, he sounds stupid. To me, it just sounds like he's sitting there rolling his eye like, man, what the fuck, man? Like, this nigga playing dumb. He know what's going on. I can't